For newly joined watcher, this is Philosoma. It's a space shooter from the PlayStation 1 era. Actually, a very early game.
But that was not all.
What I liked about this game overall is how
was only a
there's
to happen later.
the NPCs, the other pilots that are with you, they're conveying the story very well, which is a lot more complex than I would have thought for a space shooter, mind you.
VFA 29.
Another interesting thing about the game overall is how you have all the weapons. The only thing you can do is upgrade them, but you lose the weapon you can't currently have if you die. So that's why I'm switching weapons before dying sometimes. So personally, I prefer the Vulcan weapon because you can see it's my main weapon. Laser is pretty interesting, but A-charge has more R-type skilling. That's what you
Charlie leader to
game you like.
It's been noted.
Gallant to Charlie leader. Engage in combat.
Personally, I don't
Roger.
like it.
D3, this is Delta leader. We'll take the lead. You take whatever gets through.
Roger.
Haven't played in years, so my skills are far from being on par. There's a good part of memory in this game, because sometimes you have to evade stuff that comes from your back. And as you saw in Phase 3 before I was being over, you also have to dodge walls sometimes, which is kind of cool. Another thing about this game is that it constantly changes perspective like that. Now I'm underneath the vessel instead of the top. This is why we see the sky. It doesn't change really anything.
Alice, output data on 220.
220, mineral collectible planet, or excellent. Energy conversion, 100%.
An anti-substance.
Also trying to upgrade your ray beams is a good idea because sometimes that's the only weapon that shoots backwards, so keeping at level 3 as much as possible is a good thing overall. There are a few stages that you're stuck with only the ray beam weapon with any sort of offense.
Gallant to Charlie leader. Bravo has successfully entered spaceport.
Roger. Charlie leader to all units. Head for spaceport.
Roger.
Break through the enemy. Let's go.
Both detected above.
Charlie leader to Delta leader. We'll take care of them.
Roger. Renix, D3, continue flying through the ravine.
Roger.
Renix, follow me. D3, take care of the rear. Roger.
Both in range.
now for fix if change. This is where the Ray B weapon comes in.
Line to D3.
At least
Close
for
your
the first
distance.
time.
Roger.
This weapon doesn't look terribly good at first, but when there's a sort of explosion to it when it hits anything, it kinda helps.
Mission to Delta Flight. Charlie Flight is currently engaged in combat with Doggy House.
What?
I repeat, combat with Doggy House. Proceed with caution.
Roger.
Also, we don't have a name in this group. They call it D3 for Delta 3. Sometimes they call it Rookie.
Delta Leader to all units. Be on the alert. Roger.
Stage change.
Multiple Doggy House ahead. Target closing fast.
Medics to Delta Leader. We're surrounded.
Roger. Let's go, D3.
Charlie Leader to Delta Flight. I'm on my way.
Roger, Charlie Leader. All units. Hang in there.
Roger.
Oh, controller didn't move.
All units, proceed to join Charlie.
Gallant to all units. Spaceport invaded by enemy.
Enemy? What happened to Bravo?
Destroyed.
Bravo's destroyed? What happened to Turner?
He's gone.
I can't believe it.
Go around the port. Take the access route.
Roger. Display map. All units, set course to access route. We're going around Spaceport.
Roger.
Start with 6 care. 6 teammates
Caution.
overall
Enemy
is
preparing lasers.
Nishad, they
already
blocked.
down 2.
Enemy in combat formation. Impossible to evade.
All units, prepare for combat.
Roger.
Okay, let's see if I can suck Bless this time. A whole lot of dodging space in this stage for some reason. Now that's better. Problem with these mines is the explosions still hurt you, so you shoot them from a distance. Thank you for shooting.
All flight. Alpha flight has entered the city.
This is Charlie Leader. Any enemy contact?
Alpha engaged in combat with I-4. Shaw, proceed immediately to the combat zone.
Roger.
Who the hell hit me?
Missile 1. High maneuver. Low altitude flight.
Charlie Leader to all units. Initiate ground mode.
Roger.
Change to ground mode.
Been easy to dodge. The hell?
Alice, check ammunition level.
Delta flight. Normal. Charlie flight. Normal.
Gallant to Charlie Leader. Air supplier on its way.
Roger.
The explosions are not a problem here, the bullets are. They're
This
kind of
is Charlie Leader. Charlie flight refuel. Klaus, Kurt, climb and follow me.
Roger.
Entering city. Checkpoint.
Charlie flight is merging with fuel supplier at the main line. Delta flight, proceed to the tunnel.
Roger.
Break now.
Caution. Hover carrier is armed and in range.
Units.
3 in front, 1 in back.
Renix and I will take care of the front.
Roger.
D3 take the rear. Roger!
This is why you want to raid the weapon. Ugh. I hate this boss.
Caution. Target on. Lock. Ready.
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
This is Lang. All remaining units join Charlie. Alice, check city structure.
City. Multi-structure. Mineral collecting tower. Industrial. Offices of general household.
Nice little boon in this game is when you pick up power-ups, you're invincible for a few seconds.
Muscle in range.
Karen and I will take the ones above. Shaw will take what's ahead. D3 take the rear.
Roger.
Roger.
combat right behind us.
D3, enemy is armed with high-power lasers. Be on the alert.
He's got phase 3 on a single continue this time.
Gallant to Charlie Leader.
I will say those spaceships
Survivors are down in the mines. Take the lead.
But I can't. I lost my men. I blame myself.
Miss Shaw, you did what you could. You can do it.
Lang, thank you.
All units, follow Miss Shaw.
Roger. Alice, check data.
Epsilon 1, Edel. Circular radioactive multi-structure.
Multi-structured. Doesn't sound good.
There you go. First continue.
Alice, check data.
Epsilon 1, Edel. Circular radioactive multi-structure.
Multi-structured. Doesn't sound good.
How can they go through a wall and not me? That's cheating.
Start support.
Heading 040.
Be careful. Renix, support D3.
Roger. D3, I'm right behind you.
Roger.
What? really don't remember
All
this.
units, engage autopilot and change to ground mode.
Guided missile. A little bit. Ooh, thank you, sheep. Oh yeah, dodging. That's what we need in any space shooter.
Warning. Overloading reactor set. What? Electric potential rising. Radar system active.
Alice, back us up.
Wall.
How are we supposed to fight? Alice, strengthen backup.
No use, Renix.
But Lang!
Just concentrate on the combat.
All units, search commuter line. Break.
Roger.
Caution. Flight control system
This
break.
is Renix! Alice is...
What is it, Renox?
Alice! Alice! Alice!
Switch to manual. Quick.
Alice! Alice!
Break, Renox! Renox!
Teammate list.
Reason for the crash? Unknown. Oh, Renix.
Lang,
This is
Renix
freaky.
was in-
Don't say it. Give a job to do.
I'm not actually controlling where the ship goes in the path, but still pretty annoying. Missiles. Dizzy. Ow. That was not nice.
All units, this is Mishar, engaging in combat with a mutated modulation machine.
What? You too?
All units leave commuter line. Meet at level 2.041.
Roger.
Caution. New tower. Enemy has
D3, are you alright?
Yes, sir.
Misha to Gallant. We're at level 2 at the horizontally drilled hole.
This is Gallant. Survivors are underground.
Roger, we're going in.
Good luck.
Numerous living organisms detected.
Another mutant?
Insufficient data.
I think we saw one of our ships being controlled or something.
What are they?
D3, cover the rear.
Roger.
Might not get very far in this chapter. At least it still has a lot of continues. Going to try to get as far as possible, but only for the experience.
Line to Gallant. Strager's been...
Gallant. Transmission clear. Strager approaching end. Enemy equipped radar.
I had called it.
What are they?
D3, cover the rear.
Roger.
From below is kind of cheating.
Line to Gallant. Strager's been...
Gallant. Transmission clear. Strager approaching end. Enemy equipped radar.
Kind of ironic.
Get him?
What is that? Everyone, get out! Sir!
Lang!
This must be Ganem!
Lang, get out! Quick!
I can't! The escape mode is...
Life cycle terminated.
Now there was 2.
God!
Last stretch.
What is this? D3, cover the rear.
Roger.
Gallant, this is Michelle. Please respond.
Go. Transition.
Wow. So much crap on screen. Dude, what's going on?
Whoa! Where are we?
Distress call detected. Tracking coordinates.
And now this is where you realize this was all a trap.
Shaw, we lost cyber transmit.
Scout. Transmission field.
Transmit!
Transmission field.
Why?
Captain Michaud, Colonel said we lost light.
Distress call continued.
What? D3, rescue survivors, then proceed to evacuate.
Captain, what was that?
Alice, load self-diagnostic program. Check systems.
Unable to load. Distress call detected. Distress call detected.
Captain,
Target contact.
Alice is malfunctioning!
Alice, where is the target?
Captain!
What?
Roger.
Meet at the survivor call point. Break!
Some captain you are. Woohoo, it's going to who on me. Die. Should have used my bomb, but it didn't go off in time. Yay, first phase done.
Survivors detected. Survivors detected. Survivors detected. Survivors detected.
Captain!
Survivors detected.
Alice! This monster has taken control! D3, we're leaving!
Roger.
Tell your combat system we're down.
This is D3. Captain, please respond.
Engage autopilot.
What? Alice, switch to manual.
Autopilot. Current location. Center of planet. Detected. Monella. Monella. A living organism. 3 miles in height. Strega investigating. Pilot Michal. Start tracking. Attack. Life detected. Target inside. Life detected. Target locked.
Final stage.
Fertilization.
Fertilization. Fertilization.
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 Don't ask me what she's
Fertilization.
trying to do with that ship.
Fertilization.
Fertilization.
Fertilization. Fertilization.
Fertilization.
Fertilization.
And that's it.
Philosoma.
Take.
Fertilization complete.
Thanks, D3. We're out of here. Break! Now! Target locked. Fire! Burner on. Maximum power.
What in the hell?
Are you all right, Captain?
Yes, but 0 survivors. All units destroyed except D3 and myself. Rescue mission failed.
Mission accomplished.
What?
freaked out enough yet?